Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is for the sign of Libra for July 2019, sun and moon only. So if you are a cross watcher, make sure that you are cross watching for someone who has a sun or moon sign in Libra, and by chance they could possibly have both. Okay, so as I always tell you guys, take with you what you understand and throw the rest away. What does that mean? That means if there is a break in the storyline, because I tell more of a story than anything, and that part of the storyline isn't making sense to you, I always say just throw that part away. That is just meant for another Libra, since this is generalized and it is for sun and moon. So I always tell you guys, take the pieces of the puzzle that resonate most with you and put them together for yourself. Also check your opposite sign of what your Libra is, or if you're cross watching, what their Libra is, and kind of just put all of the pieces to the puzzle together for yourself and take with you what, you know, is most relevant. So Libra, I do have a message for you guys, and that message is, it's more of a statement, I would say, is tricky situation. So if that just triggered you in any way, shape, or form, and it makes sense to you, then that message is in fact for you. I tell you guys, if you have to think on it for too long, you know, and try to make it resonate, then it's not meant for you. Go check your opposite sign. Maybe that message will. Okay, so here's your cards. I shuffle until the first one comes out, and that's what starts the grid, is what I call it. Here's your first card: 7 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, Joker in the upright. Okay, so the Joker in the upright is the sign of Gemini. Okay, but if you're not dealing with a Gemini, that's okay. This can indicate a new beginning, and it is in fact in the upright, so it is a positive. Okay, 8 of clubs, Ace of diamonds. I mean, it's right next to the Joker, so that Ace of diamonds is a very positive card. So there could be a new beginning here for some. 2 of spades, Jack spade, 6 of spade, 10 of spade. Okay, red alert. If I can pick these up with these freaking nails. Okay, when these two are together, I don't read tarot, okay? I actually don't know how to read tarot cards, believe it or not. I just don't. I read playing cards, which is what tarot derived from, but that's for a whole other segment. This, when it comes out and it is together and it is linked with none other than Seth, the bringer of storms and conflict, okay? This is like a tower moment, all right? I'm not trying to make anybody nervous here, but when that 10 of spade is in connection to a reading on its own, it literally casts a shadow over everything, because there's something, there's a problem, okay? And if you're watching this, normally people who come to these types of channels have a problem and looking for a solution or clarity or something of that nature, right? This would indicate something not good, okay? I will get to it. 8 of diamonds, the King of Hearts, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? If you are not dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as I always tell you guys, with the signs that come out, if the signs are not resonating, that's okay. It's about the story, okay? Because the face cards can be descriptive of the person. So this can be a father, father figure, father-in-law, stepfather, someone else's father. You know, that's what the King of Hearts is. So if you're not dealing with water sign, or it's not opposite of what your Libra is, then this can indicate a father figure. 4 of spade. Well, this makes sense. Okay. Well, I can tell you this right now. You have positivity here in the middle with the Joker in the upright and the Ace of diamonds. But it's like, how do you get there from this? Because what I'm seeing here with this 6 of spade and this 10 of spade is something that is, I will say, has been occurring It could be occurring over the past 8 to 16 months, 17 months, 7 months, something there. But this is something that, I mean, this could be years, okay? Also, I've put that out there, but I mean, month wise, it's like it looks like somebody has a feeling of restriction, feeling fenced in, sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, and there could be you have one heart on the board here, and other than the King of Hearts is that Six of Hearts. So this definitely can be dealing with a relationship. There also could be a child or children involved in this, or it could be a singular child. But somebody's feeling stuck in a daily routine, stuck, and has either worry, anxiety. It's like, I'm working towards this new beginning, but then I keep getting stuck in this situation, or this situation is something that is just, it's getting to a point now where there is a storm, a brewing, or a coming, or it's been around. It's been around, okay? This isn't something new, okay? I'm not telling you something you don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in regards to this situation here, because somebody is feeling restricted, feeling sick and tired of this situation, wanting a new beginning, but falls back into feeling stuck in a daily routine, but wanting a new beginning. There could be money involved. Somebody could feel financially restricted in this situation. They're making the best out of the situation, or doing their best, put it that way. But somebody has a sense of this new beginning is contingent on either money or, yeah, money. I will tell you that. It's like somebody is making the best out of a difficult situation, even though they're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. Somebody is in the crosshairs of losing their faith because they're feeling anxious. But something is coming to an end to no return with that Six of Spades. But the ending is disruptive. I definitely see lying, deceiving, a hard choice that somebody needs to make. But there's so many unfortunate circumstances, situations, that it's like I put a plan into place. I try to move forward, or I did move forward. I do move forward, and it ends up back in the same point again. I feel like somebody constantly keeps saying, whether it's you or someone else, it's like, I'll be better, I'll do better. And then it's like, okay, we'll work this out. We'll have this new beginning. We'll try to work on it. But it was nothing more than a lie, because it loops back around to the same crap again. But so every time there's an ending to a circumstance, situation, and we'll make the best out of this situation, we'll work on it, you go in the direction of a new beginning, like a starting point, something else happens, and you're back at square one again. So it's like somebody is really unhappy with either another person, a child. Somebody just is like, they could be a compulsive liar. because all you're ever met with is a circumstance or a situation that ends up being like a fallout. So then you start to regroup, replan, but you're replanning from a place of negativity every single time, trying to find a positive path, but the positive path doesn't seem to exist because somebody continues to not change their ways. Somebody's definitely feeling restricted. It could be financially restricted, or they could just feel restricted, period. Action, change, a need for action and change. The Four of Clubs is verbally communicating. Five of Spades, cutting someone out of her life. Separation causing a lot of pain, loneliness, depression. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and or this denotes somebody who is money focused, egotistical, things of that nature. But it looks like you could have cut someone out of your life, and or they cut you out. And the reason you took this action to cut this person out, or they cut you out, is because the situation does not change. It stays the same. There's always a promise for a new beginning, but then it falls back into the same type of pattern. Queen of Hearts, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or mother figure, motherly figure, your mother, their mother, anything of that nature. Jealousy, possessiveness, lack of communications, definitely lacking there in communication. And the King of Spades shows up as an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or this can be somebody who's in a leadership and authoritative position, somebody who, with the Ace of Spades in the reverse there could be this desire to want to communicate with some sort of cut off in communication. Now somebody's becoming, it's like they became jealous, they became possessive, or they are. And the reason being is because this breaking point here, the action in cutting off some sort of communication, somebody could feel ganged up on also, wanting to bring this to an end. Libra, that could be you there with that King of Spades, wanting to end this. The Eight of Spades is feeling slighted, snubbed, hurt. You could also be looking into a situation here in regards to bringing something to an end, and or you're wanting to communicate with somebody about how you truly feel, but they ended communication with you because every time there was a new beginning, you got this Tower moment that, you know, these aren't small incidences. It's like these are bigger incidences than your just average, like, oh, knock on whatever. But, you know, say, you know, someone got in a car accident, you know, not anything out of control, but just like maybe totaled the car. It's like, okay, here's a challenge. We got to face this. Keep moving forward, right? But this is like somebody who is deliberately doing something over and over and over again, saying that things will get better, I'll be better, we'll do better. But then they just end up causing the same type of pattern, and it's always something out of control. Okay? What it's looking like here is that something's coming to an end or will end, but some sort of communication needs to happen first. I feel like somebody could feel on their own in the situation, and having other people or a group of people, you know, making excuses for another person. And it's like you're trying to make the best out of the situation. You put a plan in place. You try to move forward with that plan. You do, in a way. But then somebody ends up always lying and deceiving another person, and it always ends badly. So what it's looking like here is somebody's definitely making the best out of this difficult situation right now. Somebody could be financially planning, strategically planning, because they are feeling fenced in and sick and tired of unhealthy situations. There could be a lot of work going on here, you know, a lot of focus on work in order to have something for themselves in this new beginning here. Because what it looks like is that somebody is no longer going to participate in this type of pattern. No. Because there's always, it's like somebody feels like they're constantly putting their time and energy into something, knowing that they cannot control and or change the opposite person. But even though that person says that they will be better, do better work on it, you know, and things of that nature, they never follow through, and it ends up always being a bad ending, you know, to that cycle. But then the cycle repeats itself, always at the same starting point, but ends up in the same ending point, which is always, it's like, and it's progressively getting worse is what I see. So it's like someone wanting to remove themselves from this situation. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here before I close out. Okay, so you have heart-to-heart conversation. Definitely see that there is some heart-to-heart conversations that need to take place here. It's time for you to disconnect yourself from the world there with retreat. You got past life relationship and healing family issues. So here's the deal, okay? You definitely can be dealing with, like I said, this situation where you feel like other people are ganging up on you. There could definitely be some karmic situations that can, you disconnect yourself. You know, you got these karmic people, is that there is a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to take place here, okay? Because situation, and I feel like at times you're like, I've already done this. I've done this so many times. But it's like disconnecting yourself and really going within yourself. That is where you're going to find the best solution for you in this situation, rather than the consensus. Because I feel like there can be others who just don't agree or gang up on another in regards to how they feel in the situation. But I feel like, you know, the situation, you've been so engulfed in it that it's like, I can no longer make these types of sacrifices, my own sacrifice here, and this person is not changing. It's just the way that I see it, okay? So if you need me, go to the Dropbox below. You will find all my information there, a link to my website. You can use a web form on there. If you would like a phone chat, email me directly and we can set it up from